Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Knowledge. This video is about Great Britain rare stamps to complete your collection. First is 1902 1 pound dull blue green with IR official overprint. It is fine and fresh and unmounted with original gum. 1936 5T magenta unique unused with original gum. It is imperforate color trial overprinted cancelled. 1890 10D dull purple and carmine, very fine and fresh, unused with original gum, and it is imperforate. 1942 10 shilling ultramarine, superb, unmounted with original gum. It is imperforate, block of 4. Next is 1878 1.5 dye proof for lighter and more fugitive colors. Very fine example printed in deep yellow green. 1902 10 shilling ultramarine IR official overprint. Well, it is very fine and fresh and unused. 1998 26p Diana Princess of Wales commemoration, superb, unmounted with original gum. 1890 1 pound brown lilac IR official overprint and watermark orbs. It is unused with original gum. 1874 5 shilling pale rose and it is plate 2, very fine and fresh, unused with original gum. Next is 1924 half tea green color, no watermark, superb, unmounted with original gum and corner margin block of 4. 1865 9T straw color plate 5, superb, unused, large part original gum and line perforated. 1911 1T carmine, perforation 14, very fine, unused with original gum and it is very rare. This is 1882 5 pound orange plate 1 white paper, very fine, well centered and unmounted with original gum. Now this is 1902 5 shilling bright carmine IR official overprint, very fine and fresh, unused with original gum. 1841 1T red brown plate 5, superb, unmounted with original gum and 4 margin. Now 1935 2.5T Prussian blue silver jubilee, superb, used example, error of color. Now next is 1904 6D pale dull purple IR official overprint, very fine and fresh, unused with original gum. This is 1902 5 shilling bright carmine IR official overprint, very fine and fresh, unused with original gum. Next is 1884 5 shilling rose blued paper. Now this is pristine, unused original gum example. 1902 1 pound blue green IR official overprint, very fine, unused original gum example. 1878 1 pound color trial perforation 14 and it is very fine, unused, perforated example, lettered AA. Now this is 1878 10 shilling color trial perforation 14, very fine, unused, perforated example, lettered AA. 1903 10T dull purple and carmine OW official overprint, superb, unused with original gum. Now this is 1902 2.5T ultramarine Board of Education, Princeton, unmounted, original gum, block of 4. 1841 2D blue plate 4, very fine, unused, 4 margins, imperforate, imprimatur, letter AH. Now this is 1909 4T brown orange, very fine, unused, part original gum, imperforate, imprimatur and light vertical gum crease. 1914 half T very yellow cypress green, superb, unmounted, original gum example of this very rare shade. This is 1867 5 shilling dye proof, very fine example printed in green on white glazed card. Next is 1867 10D pale red brown plate 2, very fine and fresh, unused, original gum and letter TH. Now this is 1966 4D Birds ordinary paper, superb, unmounted, original gum and it is a block of 4. Well, this is 1882 5 pound orange IR official overprint blued paper. It is also very fine, unused and has a large part original gum. 1867 2 shilling milky blue plate 1. Very fine, unused, large part original gum and letter OG. 1912 2D orange die 1. Very fine, unused, imperforate colored trial block of 4. Next is 1911 1D pale carmine and red die 1B watermark crown. Very fine, unused and part original gum. 1934 1.5D silver jubilee colored trial design number 3 and it is very fine, imperforate example. Next is 1853 10T red brown die 3WW. Very fine and fresh, large 4 margins, unused. 1883 60 on 60 lilac plate 18 government parcel essay. Very fine, unused. Letter JE. 1886 2D green and carmine jubilee value tablet trial and it is a very fine example in solid color. Now 1971 3P Christmas superb unmounted original gum left hand marginal example. Now this is 1913 2S60 seahorse color trial, very fine, imperforate, left hand marginal vertical pair. Now 1973 7.5P British Explorer, very fine unmounted original gum example with gold color omitted. 1975 T Commonwealth Games, very fine unmounted original gum example with greenish yellow omitted. Next is 1906 5T dull purple and ultramarine chalked surface paper, watermark inverted and very fine unmounted. 1910 70 color trial, very fine example printed in grey on gummed paper and crowned watermark. Now this is 1897 1T lilac government parcel, very fine unused original gum example and overprint is inverted. 1880 60 grey color plate 18 watermark spray, very fine and fresh unused with original gum. Now next is 1901 10T composite paste up essay of the Victorian Jubilee series and it has lithographed 3/4 portrait of King Edward VII. 1881 shilling orange brown plate 13 watermark spray inverted, superb unused with original gum, letter PC. Now this is 1862 3D deep carmine rose plate 2 watermark inverted and it is unused, large part original gum. Now this is 1976 8.5P telephone centenary superb unmounted original gum top marginal example with deep rose omitted. 1901 1.5T composite paste up essay of the Victorian Jubilee and it has lithographed 3/4 portrait of King Edward VII. 1901 4D composite paste up essay of the Victorian Jubilee and 3/4 portrait of King Edward VII. 1876 8D orange plate 2, very fine unused with original gum, imperforate imprimatur from the unused plate 2. 1857 4D rose carmine thick glazed paper and it is exceptionally fine and fresh and unused with original gum. Now this is 1910 70 color trial, very fine example printed in pale blue on gummed crowned watermark paper. Now this is 1901 1T composite paste up essay of the Victorian 1T lilac with lithographed 3/4 portrait of King Edward VII. 1902 2 shilling 60 pale dull purple watermark inverted and chalked surface paper, very fine unused. Now this is 1841 1T red brown plate 32 superb used, good to 4 large margins and letter PI. This is 1915 5 shilling bright carmine watermark reversed, very fine unmounted with original gum, left marginal example. Now this is 1902 5T dull purple and blue Board of Education stamp, very fine and fresh unmounted with original gum. 1900 half T blue green, very fine unused with original gum, right hand marginal imperforate example. 1862 3D rose color plate 3, very fine unused with original gum, imperforate example. Now this is 1909 4D color trial verifying example printed in purple on blue tinted white backed gummed unwatermarked paper. Next is 1909 1.5D color trial verifying example printed in purple on gummed unwatermarked orange paper. Next is 1909 to 10 4D color trial verifying unused original gum example printed by DLR in purple on orange unwatermarked paper. 1909 2D color trial verifying example printed in purple on pink tinted white backed unwatermarked paper. 1909 2D color trial find example printed in deep blue on gummed ground watermark paper. Now this is 1941 2.5D light ultramarine superb unmounted original gum top marginal imperforate pair. 1887 3D Jubilee color trial line perforation 14 verifying perforated example printed in green on yellow gummed paper. 1973 9B British explorers Charles Stewart verifying unmounted original gum example with grey black color omitted. Now next is 1963 2 shilling 60 black brown Bradbury Wilkinson printing watermark inverted superb unmounted original gum example. 1924 10D turquoise blue watermark inverted verifying unmounted original gum example. Next is 1987 34P studio pottery verifying unmounted original gum partially perforated vertical traffic light block of 6. 1991 28P bicentenary of ordnance survey superb unmounted original gum example and it is a error of value. 1999 26P royal wedding verifying unmounted original gum imperforate bottom marginal block of 4. Now next is 1970 5D Christmas verifying unmounted original gum example with emerald that is bedding in the manager is omitted. 1998 30P Christmas stamp verifying unmounted original gum imperforate horizontal pair. Okay, thank you. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos.